Pop. Pop. Hello. Hello world from Hello World. This is Mono, your Unity teacher from the Hell. Hello. Hello. I'm never doing any programming. Yeah, I felt like I feel like being a digital nomad is a hallucination. Is it even possible? Is it even a valid term? I can never tell. I can never tell. Hello, welcome. Late in Game Maker Studio. Late? I am never late for the backends. Nor I am early. I'm just right there at the time when I want to. I forgot. Mono, huh? Hello, welcome. Hello. A raising hand. Hello, welcome. Mono? Hello. Yeah, I feel like I doubt the concept of being a digital nomad because it's impossible to do anything but just traveling. So, what is your latest adventure in Kuala Lumpur? I was exploring a very important facility here in hotel, a swimming pool. That was nice. Yeah, I mean, I stayed here like few nights and then I didn't really go there because I was too lazy. And then there were those kind of things like so the first question is, where is the swimming pool? Because nobody told me when I was checking in. So that was my biggest problem. And then there were something like do not bring the towel from your room when you go to the pool. Just ask the reception. So like if I want to go to the pool, then I have to ask somebody that's like human interaction, which I want to kind of like don't want to have. So that was the second problem. When are we getting a beach episode? I'm not getting into any. I mean, I saw some sea in Singapore. Yes, I was walking and then I was seeing some people, like group of 5 or something, they were swimming, and then another, like the lifeguard was whistling like it's 6 p.m. You're not allowed to swim anymore, so just get out of the water. Mona, it's not water soluble? Well, a wizard, Manu, is never late, nor she is early. She arrived precisely when she means to. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah, even though I felt like I wonder how you did the cancellation line. That's surprising. But anyway, so I didn't go to pool yet. And then there's another problem. It's like if you're going to the pool in a hotel, like where do you change clothes and something like that? And then I had to figure that out, so I didn't go there yet. Head creatures are weak to water. Yeah, I mean, but my part of the body is not really flaming, so I think that's okay in that aspect. Yeah, and then I ate a unaju, a eel. That's Japanese. Don't ask me why I'm having that in here. Yeah. So yesterday I was walking around the shopping malls, and then there were donkey. I mean, that's like very famous Japanese shop. And then they were selling the unaju. And then I thought like, okay, unaju for about like $10. Why not? So I just had that. And then I was thinking like, should I do it for the lunch or dinner? And I just took it for whatever. I felt like it's more nighttime snack than any dinner or anything if I eat it now. Well, pool episodes are good too. The pool was bigger than I expected because gym was as I expected, but there was basically nothing. Like 2 or so cycles and 1 or 2 treadmill and some those like, how do I call that? Some weightlifting, those things that heavy enough but you can hold it 1 arm, that thing. Good evening, hello, welcome, hello. So basically, I didn't expect much about the pool either, because gym I didn't expect much, and then it was as I expected. You still want to go back home? Yes. Yes. Send me home. I can't believe that I have still, I don't know, like a few weeks left. I wanna go home. But yeah, so the pool was larger than I expected, and it was also beautiful. I could also see, so it's a little bit far from the city center where I'm staying, which I didn't expect, but yeah, I didn't really check while I was booking. So, but I still could see the tower, the most famous one in Kuala Lumpur. Oh, I thought that's great. And then there was nobody. That's another good part. Well, maybe there were some non-human creature, non-mammal creatures in the pool, but it was dark enough so I couldn't recognize anything. I mean, there were some leaves just floating there, so I'm pretty much sure there are something else, but at least I couldn't see them, so I think that was good enough. Yeah, I'm traveling, and then I'm in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. The pool was empty. There weren't any signs of life that I could recognize, but it was filled with water. So it depends on the definition of being empty. But I'm pretty much sure there are also some kind of, like, I don't know, some, I mean, if there is water, then there must be something alive living in there, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if there were a bunch of alive things there. A pool filled with water? Wow, what luxury! Yes, and then I was only recognizable alive creature in there. Ha! I prefer a pool filled with kittens. I'm not sure whether those kittens are also. Do they agree? I mean, you can feel it if they agree. Well, yeah. But then you have to get the consent forms and then ask them, like, do you want to be filled in a pool? And then, I don't know, yeah, I don't think meow or some kind of like forced footprint doesn't count as agreeing. So, yeah. Yeah, so basically, I I started to like this city and I also want to go home. And tomorrow I go to Thailand. I wanna go home. Oh, maybe if I can't call Thailand my home, then theoretically I'm going home, right? Even though I was never there, but yeah. So I can call Thailand home. That would solve all my problems, right? Who forced you into this trip? Me? I did. Yeah, I love the part of like after trip part. So if I'm going to a new place, then I learn new histories, culture, economies, like weather. I love to find those things out, also like food and yeah, everything. But so basically I want to have those memories of traveling, but I don't like the traveling part. I mean, my best memory in my life ever while I was traveling was that I was sitting in a luxurious hotel. It was fairly cheap because it was like in the winter, in Dubrovnik, in Croatia, and I didn't go anywhere. I just like had all my meals in a hotel, and then I was sitting in the balcony, and it was sea view. It was amazing accommodation. I think it was like 5 times more expensive during the summer, but it was like 5 times cheaper during the winter time. And then I just like got the free upgrade, and then yeah, I was just didn't leave the hotel and read book. That was my best memory. OMG. OMG, yes. Past Mono's revenge against future Mono. Ah! Yeah, but why would you revenge on future Mono? You should be nice to future Mono. I mean, the future Mono might revenge to the past Mono. I think that's it. I think the future Mono wants to have the good memories and like cozy house, sitting in front of firework, just petting kitten. She want to have that part, so she forced me, the past Mono, into this trip. Time to put a complaint. Mono, why? I'd like to stay in a room. Yeah, I feel like I would be happiest if I'm having a decent level of hotel. I think in Kuala Lumpur it's like fairly cheap compared to the rest of the world. So if I want to go to the 5-star hotels, then it's like $150 dollars per night. So it's like cheaper than the other places. And then if I took those kind of hotel and then never leave and then just play mahjong or Baldur's Skate, and order all the food, that would be my best vacation. And on the other hand, if I'm doing that, why would I need to travel? I'm similar. I like traveling, but I hate going through the airport. Yeah, I mean, I have to pack all my stuff and then check if I'm carrying my passport, and then I have those kind of nerves that I'm checking whether I'm carrying my passport with me like every 5 minutes, and then if I'm arriving at the airport, I mean, some places like Japan has those kind of problems that there are so many ways to go enter the city, and then other cities, like I don't know how to get there, something like that. And then if I'm arriving the point, and then, or if I'm going back to home, everything is awesome, everything is amazing, and then are we gonna miss everything. But during this trip, I don't know what would happen. Yeah. Use the fast forward button to skip the traveling part. Okay. And then I would say, like, I would call it a day. Thank you for coming, because I pressed the fast forward button. Unfortunately, only the past can affect the future, so the past Mono is more powerful than an immune. So I'm the one who can manipulate her. I'm the one who can manipulate her. I'm the one who was powerful. I'm getting this feeling that Mono is gonna say something completely cursed with straight and innocent face. Relatable, huh? 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 Completely cursed and huh? I am always I'm always innocent and pure and doesn't complain anything about this word. Yeah, because we have almighty Manu in the future who would solve all the problems. Now I want to go home. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, the main part of this trip was Thailand. So the idea came from that I want to go to Thailand, and then I thought, like, okay, if I'm going to Thailand, maybe I can combine or visit some other places nearby. So it became like, and then there were some extra tea event from the Butler's Cafe, so I had to visit there. So it became Tokyo, Singapore, Malaysia, and Thai trip. So I have a feeling that I would like to be in Thailand. I would love those areas, but it has been more than 2 weeks since I left home, and then I want to go home. She hates us. No, it was just fast forward button. I didn't mean to leave, but I just pressed the button, and then it's like 2090 and everybody is just about to die. Hello Mono, hello welcome, hello. Mono is very say-so, except when she isn't. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my dear, what made you think that way? I wonder. Yeah, I hope it will be cured somehow. I don't know. Yes, I have no idea what to say. Mono is safe though. Press X to doubt. X. Well, I'm not into X. I don't like that muskmelon. X is not usable since, yes, I want my Twitter back. Mono hates her viewers, confirmed? What? I beg your pardon? What? I don't hate anybody. I just love home more than a few other things. Yeah. I mean, theoretically, if I'm at home, then yeah, nothing can be bad. Well, I mean, you're from hell, so you can't be say so all the time. Hello from the outside. She likes emo looks. Why? Well, that sounds less relatable to muskmelon. I had few melons in here in Malaysia, and then they weren't that sweet. Why can that be? I mean, it tasted like melon, so I didn't doubt that those were melons, but it wasn't that sweet. Yeah. Yeah, so and then today I got also a massage, and then that was like kind of first experience for me. I mean, I got the foot and shoulder massage, and then I was thinking all the time like, yeah, basically the masseur was folding me like origami, and then I thought like if that's a correct way of just folding a body or something. Oh, Southeast Asia has many variety of bananas, so you may want to try them. One of them tastes like strawberry shortcake. What? What? I mean, the only knowledge I know about bananas is that the most famous bananas is like called Cavendish, and then it is infected by some disease, so banana will be extinct. So I trusted that. Huh? They have many different bananas? Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should try more bananas. Cavendish is a pretty boring banana. Ha! Ah, it was a boring one. Maybe that's why it's standard. Maybe it's like easier to ship or anything. Ah, I didn't know that. I mean, I had 2 kilo of mangosteen. Yeah, and then I tried out durian. Did I say that? Did it happen before or after the last stream? Oh, it happened after that, huh? So I had like 2 kilos of mangosteen, and then I loved it. I liked it. And then I also tried out durian in like very expensive, weird like durian land kind of. So they have those like very clean and how can I call it, like capitalized. So it wasn't like one on the just local market street, but they had some kind of like durian land or something. They actually had like all kinds of desserts, and they were also selling some figures and those kind of everything. There are only 2 kinds of banana: eat and do not eat. Huh? Huh? Okay. I mean, there are bananas that I shouldn't, so it's not human eatable? I mean, there can be. So, do you like or hate durian? So, like, should I say that it would be the end on the conclusion? So you have to wait like 20 minutes. So it was those kind of place. So it wasn't like local market. So the price was quite expensive. I mean, if I'm walking around the local markets, but what they had is that they have those kind of tasting plate that I could try out many kinds of durians. So they had like I don't remember. Let me check the. Where's my phone? Hold on a second. Now we're gonna find my phone. Ah. Found it. Found it. Found my phone. So they had 4 kinds of durians in the plating thing, and I think it was like more expensive than the usual ones. So they had Pekka and Tan3 XL and Musang King and Blackthorn. She's bad. No, I'm not. It was temporarily that my soul is just wiped out, but I'm back, so it's okay. So I had those 4 different kind of durians, and yeah, I mean, I didn't hate it, nor I liked it. I mean, it was okay, but it's not like oh, I will gonna miss the taste of durian for the rest of my life. Or we're gonna cry because I cannot eat them anymore. It was like, okay, I mean, if it's there, then I would try them. But if it's not there, I'm not gonna miss them. I mean, it was nice in general, but I think I like mangosteen or something else more. It was okay. Same, durian is to me. Never understood the appeal. I mean, it was okay for me, at least. But I mean, I couldn't understand those both point of view. Like, some people say that it is disgusting, smells weird, cannot have it anywhere. So I couldn't understand that part. And other people say like it's like the king of the fruits, is so delicious and it's so nice. I also couldn't understand that part. So it was nice, okay, but it wasn't something that I have to try all the day. But I feel like maybe at some point in my life, maybe I will gonna miss it if I cannot have it ever. I like the Musang King ice cream though. Okay. I mean, I also feel like I didn't really find the difference between those like durian desserts and the actual one. I'm not entirely sure. Seems like durian is like surströmming. It's only stinky and nasty if you prepare it wrong. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I also heard that it was stinkier in the past, but it got better nowadays. So, yeah, and then if it's fresh, it doesn't stink that much. That's what I heard. Even though I could recognize it everywhere. So if I'm just walking down the street, then I would recognize it like, okay, they are doing something with durians. Yeah, it's like in some European and American countries, I could smell marijuana everywhere. It was like, oh, okay, marijuana, okay, oh, durian. It really differs from person to person, is it? Okay. I mean, I don't like those, I mean, all those like strong spices, they are all fine with me. I mean, I'm also good with coriander and something like that. It's a fruit. I don't think you can prepare it wrong. It's either a bad or good fruit. Haha. Maybe. Yeah. Well, it can be like fresh or less fresher, right? I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, with selective breeding, fruit and veggies have improved, or the GMOs. Maybe like 20 years later, it doesn't smell bad at all, and then everybody just we're gonna miss the those stinky durians, and then maybe they were gonna just add some flavors or like smells in the future. Some people like the taste and smell, while others can find it disgusting. I myself like durian. Yeah. I mean, I thought I didn't like or dislike, but while I'm just talking about that, it just like reminds me of okay. now it made me that I want durian. Maybe then I would like it. Maybe then I'm just liking it. Or people say beets used to taste like dirt. Now beets taste like candy. Huh? I'm not really a big fan of beets, so I'm not really sure. But I also saw those pictures of like watermelons nowadays, like watermelons a century ago or something like that. They didn't have those eatable part inside, but nowadays watermelons are watermelons that we know, right? You can prepare fruit wrong. Imagine someone who never saw a pomegranate taking a bite of the whole thing with the peel and all. Ah! I mean, I was also quite suffering eating those mangosteen. It was difficult to eat. And then I started to wonder, why are there so many fruits in Southeast Asia with those thick peel? I mean, if you open the durian, then there are like those small tiny parts that you actually eat, and then there are like massive amount of shell around it, right? If you cut the mangosteen, it also like that. It has like massive, giant, very thick shell, and then the inner part, the eatable part, is relatively small. And also the jackfruit is also like that, I think. Like you cut it half and then you just get rid of those tiny parts that you eat. I have no idea. There are tons of other fruits. I personally like rambutan and something called duku. Oh, okay. Rambutan, I heard of it. That's like a hairy fruit, right? Wasn't that? I think it was. Durian 美味しいだよ。美味しかった。うん。食べてみたよ。食べてみたけど、なんか高い、めっちゃ高い、めっちゃモダンで高い場所で食べて、高かった。4種類くらい食べてみたけど。Laughter, yes. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I sure hope there aren't people biting into the unopened durian. Well, I mean, if there's anybody who's brave enough to bite unopened durian, I think we're gonna respect that person, because it looks more to a weapon to throw than a fruit to eat. As a SE Asian, I never liked the smell of durian. It always gives me a headache, but I like the taste. When I found it out, it smells way less than frozen. Ever since then, I only eat frozen durian. Okay. I mean, I was searching for like many durian articles. And then I saw yeah, the fresh ones are better basically. But okay, I never tried frozen one. So I think that it'd be also quite interesting to compare them. I think the frozen ones are like more worldwide. I think Dooku is called Lenzons where I'm from. Okay, I need to see search for a picture. Dooku or Lenzons. Oh, I saw them, and then I wasn't really brave enough to even try that out. I thought like, okay, is that also fruit? That was end of my think. I was like, what's that? I wasn't like, what's that? I'm curious how it tastes like. My brain was just like, okay, is that the fruit? That was end of it. Okay. Now I am interested in. Elephants eat durians, if you don't know. They are like very skilled with opening the shell. They can do everything. Like human, those weak people need knife and like skills to cut it open. Luncheons. Okay. Now I know what that is. I saw them. Even though I don't know, it looks like potatoes. It looks like potatoes and the fruit. But I'm gonna try it when I'm seeing it later. It's interesting. It helps with people that don't like the stickiness. Yeah, I think yeah, but still those durian flavored. Was that the problem? But those desserts, like durian chendol, I tried, and then it was only syrup, but it smelled like durian. I have no idea whether it tastes like durian, because I have no idea what durian tastes like even after I tried it. But yeah, it smelled. I don't know. Yeah, some people don't like the texture as well. I mean, I think that was the reason that I didn't like that much, because I like those fruits which are crispier. I mean, I also don't like apples which are not really crunchy. So it was very creamy. Maybe that's why that I didn't really fall in love with it. Hello Manu, hello, welcome. Why you guys dislike durian, even though durian is delicious, you know? Well, I wasn't against it. I kind of liked it. I mean, I at least didn't dislike it. It wouldn't be my favorite fruit in my life, which is the peach by the way. Yeah, it was okay. Durian hate! Should I say like stop hating durians? Yeah. I mean, it was okay. I mean, I like peaches. I also don't like those peaches which are soft. Durian lives matter. Laughter. Durian supremacy. No. I don't know. Those durian people would just blame me. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, yeah, I think I will gonna try it again if it's in front of me and if it's the last day of my trip. Then I'll definitely have it. but I will not gonna travel to just like find a place to eat. Yeah, I mean Kuala Lumpur, I don't know. I mean it was an attractive city in many aspects, but also it didn't have those like one very heat like memorable giant like huge like landmark kind of memory. I mean, I liked the tower. It was amazing, but and it was cheap, and I tried out like some places that I think it's quite expensive in other places. I also tried the coffee in Basha coffee. That's like yeah, it's like those tea shops, right? You know the do you know those like TWG is a Singaporean tea place, and then it just wrote down 18 I don't know 36 or something just for no reason. So people think that the shop actually started from that point, which isn't true. I think that's like the first tea trade in Singapore, something like that. I have no idea, but it was something. Yeah, the number is not really with those company. And Basha Coffee is also something like that. And then they are saying 90-10, which doesn't mean anything with the company. It's just another year that I don't know, something happened to coffee. And then yeah, I went there and then tried out some coffee, which was like I don't know, would you pay $10 to a cup of coffee? I mean, I did, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, but it was nice. Even though I was suffering to order. I mean, in Europe, you never gonna call the waiters. So like, you just make the eye contact with them, and then they just come to you. And then in Korea, you just have to yell. You just have to raise your hand and then yell like hello. So I was wondering like what I should do, and then I was making with the eye contact with the waiters for like 10 minutes and nobody ever came, and then I was like shyly raised my hand, and then that was the time that somebody finally came to me. No, I will never pay anything for coffee. But coffees are nice. It will destroy your stomach, but sometimes I can be hyper. Personally, I wouldn't. I also wouldn't, but somebody said it's famous, and then I thought like maybe I can. For the rest of my life, I can just say like I've been there. Yeah, that's my tragedy. I just want to say for the rest of my life, I've been there. Yeah, the current Mana is sacrificed for the future Mana's, bringing about her life. I don't like coffee unless I'm dipping biscuits into it. Ah, that sounds really good. I mean, at that coffee shop, I tried ice creams. And then I wanted to eat ice creams with coffee. And then they brought the ice cream first. And then the coffee was there after, I don't know, 5 minutes. And then there's a huge problem about being an ice cream. It just melts. So I wasn't really sure that if it's like really good timing to bring those Coffee and ice cream. One order, please. Yeah, I have to raise my hand. But other people sitting next to me, she was also yelling. She was raising her hand and like, hello, anybody come here and get the order. And then I thought like, okay, maybe that's the way. But I was still hoping that somebody would come if I'm making an eye contact. I'm a tea and hot chocolate person. They are also great. I don't know whether those coffee shop also sells tea. Maybe they do. I don't know. Did I already tell you about the... What? $335 shot of espresso sold in London? Was it a one-time event? Well, it sounds like it. But, yeah, okay. I'm not sure whether that was like a rare shot of coffee. I don't dislike coffee, I just prefer tea because it has less caffeine. Caffeine doesn't mix well with my medical condition. Yeah. I also prefer teas nowadays much more. I mean, coffee is good. Yeah, coffee is good, but yeah, I mean, last year I was into coffee pretty much, and then it broke my stomach. Not really fully, but somehow. So I stopped drinking any coffee. It's expensive because the beans are imported from some remote region of Japan, I think? What? I think I can understand the price if beans are imported from Mars. Not some place of Japan. I mean, it's like 12 hours by flight. It's like almost neighbor. Coffee is kinda like a drug. Yes, it is nice. It is addicting. Yeah. Yeah, and then I also visited the night market, and then I loved it. I didn't eat anything there, but I loved the atmosphere. So I enjoyed it. Nobody will come if you just make an eye contact in Malaysia. You will need to call them. They will think you're weird if you just look at them. I was just a weird person. But I was holding the credit card desperately and then making an eye contact to them. I was just a weird person. It literally is. Caffeine is a drug, huh? So I am officially a drug addict. I'm proud of that. I can be some kind of addict. That's great. Don't Google coffee rock. but I always wonder, like, isn't that torturing a cat? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yummy. Faces coffee. Oh, Lua coffee. I think they make those locally here. I never tried it out, but like everybody just talks about it as a meme. Yeah, I feel like it's a meme. I was going to ask if Mono has tried coffee rock. No. No? I mean, I'm a coffee addict in a way that I find the cheapest one that I can get nearby. Yeah. So So I basically have zero knowledge about like beans or those kind of conditions. Like everything just tastes same to me. It's kind of mead, to be honest. Mead? What can mead mean? What is mead? But anyway. Yeah, I feel like it's for some kind of like those people just like try out everything, right? Mead of what? Don't ever try it. Have some dignity and humanity. Well, I don't care about dignity part, but humanity part, I'd like to keep. Yeah, I'm not really into it until I understood those working conditions. Did you know that beans are the musical fruit? Huh? Eh? 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 First, beans are fruit, huh? Second, what is the musical fruit, huh? Well, there was a comedian called Mr. Beans, right? That's the only thing that I can think of. Hey, hee. The more beans you eat, the more you toot. Huh? First, I need to find out what toot means. Okay. Okay. Convinced. Fart. Thank you. XD. Stinky. Maybe it would be smellier than durian now. Okay. Okay. I have no idea what to say, so I will just say okay. Yeah. Chat has devolved into toilet humor. For such a say so mono. The word is just Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I think it's quite interesting to just look around those countries that I was never been to. Never involved in the first place. How come? Come on, chat, let's keep it classy here. It only gets smellier since the durian talk. Yeah, I think it's quite interesting to see Malaysia. Hey. Hello. Hello. I think you have space is a weird place. Yeah. And then I was just walking around and then I saw a few Koreans, and then whenever I see Koreans, I feel like I'm on the right places. Because they know what is good. They know what good is. I also had this buffet in Kuala Lumpur Tower, or KL Tower. It was fairly expensive during the lunch or dinner time. It was like $50 or like 45, something like that. So it was buffet, and it is at the top of those tower with a great view. Oh right, there are many Japanese and Korean expat neighborhoods in KL. But I thought they are travelers. Yeah, there were. Yeah, I saw a group of Japanese guys, and then I thought they were on the business trip because they were wearing those like white shirt and then black pants. So they very looked like a businessman. And those Koreans seemed like that they were traveling. I mean, those girls were buying some beers and so on. How humid is it in KL these days? I think it's okay. Well, I'm not really entirely sure anymore because I wasn't walking that much. I realized it's impossible to walk in Malaysia. So like, I would rather take a taxi, like call a Uber, or in the mall. But what did I want to say? I forgot. Yeah, I mean there were places that I could see some Koreans, and I thought that's the right place to be because I have a feeling that they know where to go. They have so limited time because they don't have much time to like have vacation. So they are just like spending their time in the best places. That's why people are getting fat in SEA. Too hard to work, so people get no exercise. I think it makes totally sense. Yeah. I mean, it's just too hard to walk. So there's no really path for the pedestrians. It's impossible to walk from one spot to another from time to time. So so nobody walks, so nobody can walk. So theoretically, nobody can walk ever. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Understandable, as Indonesian, I don't like walking outside either. It's like BBQ. Yeah, I traveled a few countries in my life, and then basically they were like European countries or like some place like Korea or Japan. And for those countries, you can theoretically walk everywhere. So I was thinking something similar when I arrived Singapore. and then I mean theoretically you can walk around those like those circular places in Mariana Bay. So I thought like, okay, I'm in this side of the bay, so I would like to go to the other side of bay, and then that 5 to 10 minutes I was like melting. I was cursing the word and then blaming everything. And then when I entered the shop or when I was riding a ship, riding a cruise, and then all my angers just melt away and life is good again. Yeah, I experienced that. Pedestrian hate. Yeah, I mean I suffered a little bit when I was in Johor Bahru because it's supposed to be a walking area, but I couldn't go anywhere, and also in Malacca, and then so I finally just solved all my problem with calling an Uber. extreme heat plus humid air all year around. Forever walking BBQ. Yeah. Also, when I was in Johor Bahru, I was walking, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. And then there were basically nobody walking on the street. And then when I arrived the spot, a zoo or something, it was very crowded. So I was a little bit scared while I'm walking that way because like I could see nobody. And then if there's nobody on the street, that's a little bit scary, right? And then when I arrived there, I just realized nobody's just walking. People are there. We don't walk because it's hot everywhere. We use cars because aircon. Also, it's dangerous to walk around alone. Is it? I am always scared of taking taxi. Is it more dangerous to walk? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, so the things that I wanted to say is that I had those tea time buffet in Kuala Lumpur Tower. And that was a little bit cheaper than lunch or dinner time. It was like 20 euro, $20 or something. And then when I wanted to climb up there, yeah, I couldn't see any Koreans. And then I thought like, okay, so maybe this isn't the place to come. And then the buffet was, well, it has nice view and many food, but like not really that tasty. I mean, I'm pretty much sure there will be like bunch of cheap restaurants that you can pay like $4 or something, and then you can have much better food. And I could understand everything. Okay, no Koreans here. Check. It feels less hot with the jacket than without jacket because our skin literally burns without it. Yeah, I mean, I also carried some kind of like very thin outer because I thought it would be a little bit chill in Japan. And then it's quite useful here. Scam restaurant. Well, I mean, they offered a nice service and various amount of food. So in that aspect, it wasn't scam, but it was just. I mean, it's also quite difficult to have a nice buffet, right? I have that kind of feeling. It's difficult to taste good in buffet. I don't expect that. Hi, hello again, hello. I'm traveling. Now I'm in Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia. So I'm just talking about random things. You can get tan just by walking in Malaysia. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think I'm already a little bit tanned if I compare those part, which was covered by some clothes or not covered. I can already see the difference. You mean skin cancer? Well, not yet, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Is it just as hot in Japan during summer times? I was never in Japan during the summertime, so I don't know. Somebody else can tell. I mean, I was always scared by I don't know, in a very warm, boiling weather. Then I wanted to go to Japan all the time, and then when the summer starts, I don't feel like it anymore. Yeah, skin cancer is the bonus. Ah, I don't want that. I don't want that. I would say Malaysia is hotter than Japan summertime. It's that. It's that. Then why did I avoid why did I avoid to go to Japan during the summertime? I was scared. I was scared, but now I know I mean now I'm here. So maybe that wasn't something that I should be scared of. Not really a great excuses. At least there's no hay fever. Is that? I don't know that much about those kind of things. Yeah. So today I didn't do much. Stay in the accommodation, and then there was a massage shop nearby, and then I went there, and that was like relatively small street, and then, you know, in those Malaysia or somewhere like that, I would be quite by now. I would be quite surprising if there's crossing zebra. What's that? Oh my god, my English. Yeah, those zebra crossing to cross the street. I would be surprised if I find one. I mean, in Singapore, the car just stopped when I was just standing there. So I was feeling like sorry. Okay. I will cross the street. Zebra crossing, yes, zebra, not the animal crossing, but zebra crossing. And then here, I'm a little bit too scared to cross the street. And then I was suffering for, I don't know, I think it was like about two minutes, and then I couldn't cross the street. And then there were a local person who was crossing the street, and then I was standing right behind her, and then just cross the street with her. That was the only way that I could cross. I mean, during the daytime, I thought it would be okay because there weren't that many cars on the street. But in the evening, I couldn't. We don't use zebra crossing in Malaysia. We use the power of the hand. Yeah, I mean, I was just too scared, and then yeah, I just followed a local person who just stopped cars with hand, as you said. Mono is secretly a Joe-sama from hell. I'm just a mere programmer. Yeah, I feel like yeah, I was into a balance cafe, and then I was there too often, and then nobody's actually doing those role playing anymore. I love that, but nobody's doing the roleplay anymore. In Malaysia, the road is made for vehicle master race. Crazy pedestrians should know their place and beg for mercy. I beg for mercy. Please stop. Please let me cross the street. I just want to get some water and get some massage. Yeah. But since I didn't leave the hotel except the massage and get a bottle of water, it was nice. It was a nice day. And then I read a book. Yeah, yesterday the Nobel Prize Nobel Prize or the literature was announced, and then I read that book while I was getting the massage. And then getting the massage, there was some problem that I had no idea how to tip. Yeah. So I feel like the word is not common. Not fair. The word is not fair. I couldn't play a single hour of Baldur's Gate ever since I'm traveling. So I'm literally, some inner part of me is kind of dying. So I think it should be illegal. I feel like it should be I don't know, if there's a restaurant or cafe on the street, there must be some places that I can play games or something like that, right? Here I saw a game shop, but only with those like catch crane. Not even Taiko no Tatsujin. Baldur's Gate withdrawal symptom. I'm dying. I'm dying. There must be some places that I can just play one episode or like one small quest while I'm just sitting in a cafe or anything. Are you going to buy a Steam Deck to play it? Well, I mean, does that assume that I have to leave home? I want to stay home forever. That's what I want. In her Ponkotsu Mono forgot handheld game consoles exist. I have Switch. I have a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, but I cannot play Baldur's Gate, huh? I don't want to play games. I'm playing Mahjong. So that's with me. But yeah. How was your week, homie? Hello, welcome. Hello. I was traveling. Wanna go home. Had durian and massage and cannot cross the street. Steam Deck is also a portable PC you could develop from it. But that's like those tiny screen, huh? I mean, bigger than Nintendo Switch, but I mean, my laptop is now 15.6 inches and I still don't like it. I don't like it, it's too small. Yeah, indoor life forever. Yes, indoor life forever. Yes. I don't want to leave home. Sunshine? That will kill me. Mono is just like me. Why would anyone leave home? Yeah, that's the problem. Why am I leaving home? Why am I not at home? I want to go home. I would be very happy if I'm going back to home tomorrow. But instead I'm going to Thailand tomorrow. Ah! Mona is a PC master race person. PC is the best with the huge monitor. RIP. PC plus Switch is a very good combo. Yeah. Even though I didn't play anything from the Nintendo Switch for last 2 years? Cannot be. Okay, recently I played the Zelda for 3 hours. That was an year ago, so yeah. Instead of buying a Steam Deck, just buy a regular deck of cards and play solitaire in your hotel room. I carry Hanahuda with me. But then I have nobody to play with. Yeah, at some part of me imagined maybe if I'm staying in hostel or something, then maybe I will find somebody to play some kind of card with. Yeah. That was a dream. The only way I will ever leave my home is in a body bag. That's gloomy. I can't read anything on a handheld console. I already struggle reading things on my phone. I understand. That was also my feeling when I was just playing Zelda. Is Zelda smaller? Has smaller letters than other games? I have no idea. But at the same time, I played Pokemon on the PC monitor, huh? So I don't remember. Do you keep a travel diary? I have a scheduler which I didn't write at all. So let's see, when was the last day that I wrote it? Yeah, so I drew a bunch of Astarion. And the last day that I wrote my scheduler was 28th of September. Oh, I only missed 10 days? That's very working hard. Yeah. I was thinking of writing a blog, then I'm just being too lazy. Can somebody help the laziness problem? I mean, leaving home or hotel every day is torture. But don't you write thoughts or experience? Do on down? Down. I don't know. I'm just writing as some kind of like personal messengers or anywhere. I'd like to write everything in blogs. That would be glad. But then today I thought I'm taking the day off, and then I thought like maybe I can read books, maybe I can write some blog articles, maybe I can whatever and do everything, the mighty things in the world, but I didn't do them. So schedule. Yeah, I don't want to have any schedules. I don't want to leave home. Yeah, today I thought of maybe when I'm traveling, I should also have those like working 5 days per week, those kind of things. So for the Saturdays and Sundays, I never leave the accommodation. Yeah, so tomorrow I go to Thailand. So now I know a part of Malaysia, and now I'm going to Thailand. And then start everything over. I don't have any cash. I don't think I will be able to read any signs. Mono is working hard. I don't want to do anything. I'm not even traveling hard. One time while I was traveling, I rode the same flight twice on different days. So I missed one flight and had to buy a ticket on the spot. Ah. That's painful. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like nowadays I'm just taking care of my schedule less than the booking spot of Butler's Cafe. I feel like when I made reservations for those, I wrote down everything, so I'm not really forget any reservations. Because if I make a reservation, if I'm not going there, I still have to pay the full price. So I tried hard, but traveling, I also have no idea when it would be my flight tomorrow. Let me check. Maybe I can check now. Wow, that worth check? I think it was afternoon, so I didn't care. And even I don't know how long it would take. From here? What is like 30 minutes from flight? I'm going to Phuket tomorrow. And it's like just 30 minutes? And if I take a bus, it takes 12 hours to go there. That's why I chose the plane. And then it's like 30 minutes, and then if it takes only 30 minutes, it's just like flying and landing. Like flying, blink eyes for 3 times and then landing. Just hijack the plane. Maybe that would work as well. I think there's a train too. Is there? I mean, in Thailand, I read that there is a train. So I will go to Phuket. And then I wanted to go to the Krabi, the Ao Nang beach. And then I just made the reservation from the Phuket to Bangkok. So I made a mistake, so I'm staying in Phuket. ONG. Yeah, and then go to Bangkok, and then from Bangkok I will take bus or train to Chiang Mai, because I want to visit some other places nearby. Thailand, land of ladyboys. Can be. I also heard many of those. Yeah. And I want to see some. And then I realized Phuket is actually the only place that I can see the sea and be in a beach. Huh. Mona is going on a train to Busan. Well, Busan is like far away, right? And then if I'm taking a train from Thailand, then I have to go through the North Korea. That would not be that a great idea. Yeah. So that was another just random talk stream. Yeah, it's almost impossible to really work on some things, even though I have times. Pay a visit for Kim Jong Un. Well, I would rather go back to the hell where I'm working and spending my life. Yeah, so. Yeah, I feel like digital nomad is a lie. How is it even possible? How can you work in a random place? Yeah, so I think I have to slowly prepare for tomorrow. Now I have to pack all those mess. The mess I made for last few days. The train for KL to Thailand goes through forests and small towns, so it's pretty peaceful but boring. Oh, that must be something that I could like. Alright, good night, Manu, everyone. Good night, good night. Hacking is the worst, yes! And since it's a travel that I'm just hopping one place to another, I have to pack every few days, which is quite annoying. But yeah, what can I do? That's the trip I chose. Yeah, so I have to prepare for tomorrow, and then I wish in Thailand everything will be little bit more relaxing than sightseeing. Yeah, I don't know when would be the next stream. Okay. So theoretically, I think I can within the accommodation, but if I cannot, then I'm gonna let you know. So if I can, then it will be just as usual next Monday. Can you say goodbye in Korean? Goodbye in Korean? What can that be? I mean, not like good night, but yeah, I think 안녕 is also fine. Like when you meet, 안녕. When you say bye, another 안녕. Yeah, but with the friendly person, not with the stranger or elderly person. But anyway, yeah, I think I will prepare for tomorrow. So I wish you to have a great morning, noon, afternoon, evening, or night. Low battery on my iPad. Yeah, so thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging around with me. And I wish you to have. Thank you for writing the chat. And have a nice day. Good night, Manu. Stay safe during travels. I wish. So if I just disappear without any announcement, then please find me. Bye bye, waving hands. Bye bye. 잘 가요. 안녕. Waving hands. Bye bye. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming, and thank you for writing the chat. Bye bye. See you next time. Thank you for the stream. See ya. Bye bye. It was somehow confusing. I was about to just press the stop streaming instead of disconnecting from the house. Bye bye. Have a nice time. Bye bye. Warzy 07, you're late.